Welcome to circuit training. You'll need a pair of dumbbells, your mat, and a water bottle. Today, we're going to do total body, so upper, lower core. We're going to be working Tabata style intervals, so that's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, 4 sets in a row of each exercise. So we fatigue that exercise and then move on to the next. So we're going to practice the Tabata in our warm-up with body weight. So for the first exercise, we're just going to bring it to a light jog or march. So you can march the legs up if you want to keep it lower impact. Otherwise, we're just at a light jog, pumping the arms, getting the blood flow circulating. And then rest. So that's round one. We're going to do the exact same thing 3 more times, and that will be our Tabata type interval. So round 2, as you start to warm up, you can pick up the pace a little bit. Maybe lift the knees higher if you're keeping it lower impact. Swing the arms more. Good work. So halfway done with that first Tabata, we're going to go to round 3 of the jog. All right. And relax. We're going to do that one more time. So essentially each Tabata ends up being 2 minutes in length with that short break. All right, last one. All right, for the next Tabata, we're going to work on our body weight squats. So walking the feet apart, toes either straight forward or angled slightly outward. So just nice and gentle for now. Still in warm-up mode. Sitting the hips back, sitting back in the heels. You don't have to hit your full range quite yet. Getting the blood flowing. Good, you can reset the feet between each if you like. All right, this time perhaps sink a little deeper into your squat. You can even add a heel raise. If you want to stretch out the calves, you can pop up on the toes. A little bit more range of motion. Good, 2 of 4 complete. Reset the feet. Nice and easy. Maybe going a little bit further down in your squat. All right, you can reset. We have one more round. Last time here. Good. The next one's going to be a modified burpee. So it's essentially a plank walkout. So we're going to crouch down, walk the feet out, walk the feet in, reach up and over nice and tall, working at your own pace. Nice big stretch at the top. And take a break. So that one really gets the heart rate up. If you are used to stepping back with the same foot each time, try to change it up. Remember that nice big reach overhead. You can even add a toe raise on this one when you stand up. Halfway, 2 down, 2 to go. Deep breath. Nicely done. Take that quick break. As you can see, those 10 seconds feel shorter and shorter. Last round. All right, and then for our last warm-up set, last body weight set, we're going to pick one direction. We're going to do a hip circle and then a knee lift. So same direction, hip circle, knee lift on just the one side. We'll switch it up every other round. Circle around and back. Pick up that knee at the end of your circle. And rest. So next round, we'll go the opposite direction with our circle and pick up the opposite knee. Circle around, opposite knee lift. Looking good. Well done. So we're going to go back the opposite way, opposite leg. 2 more sets and we'll be ready for the dumbbells. Good. All right, last warm-up move. Opposite direction, opposite leg lift. Then grab a quick drink of water and we'll get started after this guy. All right, grab that quick sip. Have your dumbbells ready. We're going to go into a squat to press. So you're going to have your dumbbells at shoulder height. Sit back, press up and over. So remember, we're going to stick with those 4 rounds, so plenty of time to practice. Work on your form. Good. Rest. 3 more times, and you can reset the feet each time if you like. All right, round 2. So Tabatas are short, the rest is short. Building our anaerobic systems. Relax. So halfway through this one, you can reset. Right, round 3. Push all the way to the top. I know you can't see the top of my arms, but I'm extending fully. And reset for the last one. All right, set those feet. Arms up. Keep it going. Relax. All right. Next one, we're just going to be working on our simple underhand dumbbell curl. But if you choose to, you can balance on one leg. Bring the curl, completely optional. You can keep both feet on the ground, or you can try the one leg balance. Good work. And if you're doing the one leg, you can switch legs for this next round. Deep breath. Here we go. And remember, during your rest, you can also set down your weights to relax your grip strength. All the way up, all the way down. Full range of motion. Reset. You can switch legs if you're doing one. Deep breath. Here's round 3. Shoulders back, hips tall. Looking strong. Reset. Last round coming up. All right. We're going to keep that balance, full range. Good work. So grab a drink if you need to. Next one, we're going to keep the dumbbells up at shoulder height the whole time. Feet start together. We're going to squat to one side, come together. Squat to the opposite side, come together. Sitting down and back in our heels. You choose the speed. Form over speed though. And relax. You can set the weights down if you need to. Feet start together. Round 2. All right, relax. You're doing great. These squats are tough. If at any time you need to take a longer break, you can. Here's round 3. Rest. You can bring those arms down. Reset. All right, final round. All right, next one, we're going to start with both weights down on the mat. Like in warm-up, we're going to do our walkout burpee. But then before coming up, we're going to grab our weights, press, squat down, set the weights down, walk it back. Use your legs, press up, use your legs to set the weights down. Nice and easy, protect your spine. Round 1's complete. You can also choose to do this one without the weights. and just do body weight. All right, here we go. Stepping back, grabbing our weights, pressing up. I have the kind of weights where I can keep my hands on them when I go down into the plank. So if that works for you, you can try that. Relax. Halfway through this tough one. All right, squat down. Take your time here. And rest. We have one more. That's our go. Stay with it. Good work. Grab that water if you need to. We have a double hammer curl with 2 narrow squats, so thumbs up, 2 thumbs up curls, and then narrow stance squat with the arms down, sending the hips back, knees in line with the toes or behind the toes. It's a very narrow squat. Good, round one's already done. So that was kind of our practice. You can reset, 2 thumbs up hammer curls, arms down, 2 narrow squats. Good work, halfway. Grab water if you need to. You can reset the feet. Thumbs up position. Working through the shoulder, back of the legs. And relax. One more of these. Two hammers, 2 narrow squat. Good, grab a quick sip. We're gonna start with our right leg forward, left leg back, propped up on the left toe, bending the hips back. It's a split stance deadlift. So using the hamstring, that right leg is the one that's gonna feel it a little bit more. So right foot forward, propped up on the left toe. Right. Now we're gonna go left foot forward, propped up on the right toe. So it's more of a hinge than a squat. We're gonna slightly bend the knees, bend the hips back. Now that left hamstring and glute are working. You don't have to touch the floor. Go to your comfort level. Reset. Right foot forward. Left foot back, propped up on the toe. Send the hips back behind you. If your back is hurting, try to bend your front knee a bit more. Work on that hinge. Good job. Last one. Left foot forward, right foot back. Both toes pointed straight. 80% of the weight in your front left leg. Hinging back. Take a quick break. If you have a pair of lighter weights, you might want it. We're going to do the lateral to front raises, or you can opt for body weight. Hips tucked under, shoulder height each way. These are pretty tough. So again, with or without weight is fine. Working our core, working our front delt into our lats. Nicely done. You can always set those weights down between sets. Round two. Two separate movements. Relax. 2 down, 2 to go. You're looking really strong. All right, that's our round 3. Relax. Going into our final round. All right, round 4. All right, from here, we're going to go into a squat position. So either a squat pulse where you stay low and pulse with the weight, or you can do a squat hop. So you're either pulsing, or if you're high impact, you can take a little hop here, bending the hips down. Ooh, big leg burner. Take a nice break here. After this one, we'll take a long break for water. Round 2, pulse or hop. Or a combination. Ooh, take that break. The toughie. Round 3. Breathe through it. Whew, take a break. Final one coming up, then we have that longer break. I know it's tough. Here we go. Number 4. We made it through that one. Whew, walk it off. Grab your water. We'll take a little bit longer break here. Deep breath. Try to keep moving. Try not to sit. Good work. Few more deep breaths. We're just going to need one weight for the next one. Before we start, I'll show you. So it's plank, either knees or toes. It's going to be a row, one arm and the other, knees or toes. So go ahead and get set up. One dumbbell. And we're going to go ahead and start while we're still high heart rate. So that's our go. Weight in the heel of the hands. Knees or toes. Roll back with the elbow. And relax. You can come down and relax in between. You don't have to hold that plank. All right, round two. Try to keep the hips level if you're on your toes. Oh, relax. We're halfway through this one. All right, round three. Keep the hip bones pointed down, even as you shift your weight. Rest. One more. Really great core work here. I'll keep you strong. Last one. Well done. Come up nice and easy. You will need both weights. We're going to be working on a reverse lunge with a curl. So one leg either lunges or steps back. Underhand curl. Working on keeping our toes pointed forward. Your back knee does not have to touch. You can simply step, or you can just work on the lunge by itself. Go ahead and rest. Deep belly breath here. All right, round two. Take your time. You don't have to rush. Relax. Whew. Remember, you can set the weights down as well. Round three. Looking nice, looking strong. Good form. Ooh, good work. Heart rates are up. We're working hard today. Last round coming up. All right, next one. You might choose light weights. We're going to do our power jack, but with a dumbbell. And you can lower between each rep. Weight comes up, leg pops out. So it's kind of a two-piece endeavor. So arm comes up first, then leg pops out with a press. That one took me a little practice, so we'll try again on the next one. So arm will pop up first, And then leg steps out as arm presses up. So a little bit of coordination here. There we go. Awesome job, halfway. Now we kind of have the routine. We can work on our form. Arm first, leg and arm press. Keep the gaze forward. Try not to lean the head and neck back. All right, one more. Deep breath here. Arm up first. Find your pattern. There we go. All right, we're going to set our weights to the side. This next one will be body weight only. We're going to go on all fours, tabletop position, knees apart. We're going to start with the right foot only and kick straight back. So focus more on extending out and back rather than up. Feel it in your glutes, your core. Keeping the weight steady on your hands. We're on the right leg only. Rest, reset. We're going to go into the left leg only. Tabletop position. Push through that heel. Focus more on extension and lifting. So straight back. Then pulling that knee in. Relax, reset. We're going to go back to that right leg. All right, right side. And rest. We have one more set on the left leg. Grab some water. Last one. Chin is tucked. All right, next one on our feet, either lighter weights or no weight. We're going to work on our rear deltoid muscles. So we're going to hinge at the hips, and then it's like a reverse fly. So elbows are bent, lifting back, kind of a half circle position. Nice and steady. Don't crane your neck. If you notice yourself swinging the arms, you can opt to do it with body weight and still get benefit. All right, reset. Round two. Gaze is down at the floor ahead of you. Relaxing the neck. Relax the jaw. All the work is in your rear delts, the upper part of your back. Very nice. We're already halfway through. All right, let's reset. Round three. Relax. We have one more. Deep breath into the belly. You're doing great. This is a really challenging workout today. Great job. So come back to your mat. We're going to do glute bridge repeats. We're going to use our weights just overhead to help directly above our chest. And then we're pushing up and lowering down through our heels. So arms are just right above the chest, not moving. We're pressing up and lowering back down with our hips. And then you can relax, bring the arms down. Think of pushing through your heels, straight up, straight down. Arms up, hips up. Engaging our hamstrings. Pushing more through the heels. The toes can even lift up a little bit. Arms down, hips down, rest. We're halfway. Arms up, hips up. Beginning our reps. And relax, one more. Last time, hips up, arms up. Press through those heels. It's okay if you're a little shaky. That means everything's working. All right, take your time. We're going to sit up. Come back to our feet. We're getting closer here. So we have those cross body curls. So one arm comes across, up and under. Take your time. You might feel a little dizzy. Take some deep breaths. Uppercuts across the body. Flexing. And rest. Good work. Take some deep breaths. You can reset your stance. Knees are soft. Take your time with these. Relax. Deep breath. Round 3. Over and across. Rest. We have one more. Remember to breathe deeply into your belly. Watch your stomach rise. Last time here. All right, good. We're going to do a double deadlift. So that just means both legs at the same time into a squat. So we're going to hinge forward, squat down, stand back up, hinge, squat, stand, bringing that tension into our hamstrings, and then squatting back down. So it's a deadlift into a squat. And rest. You should feel the back of your legs line up. All right, hinge, squat, stand. Work at your own pace. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Whew, reset, you can shake it out. Round 3 coming up. Again, always pressing through the heels, weights not over in the toes. Relax, just one more of those. Shake out the legs. Deep breath. Great job. Go ahead and set your weights to the side. We're just going to do another body weight move. So either a step side to side or a hop. Pausing for a second at the top of each move. Keeping our heart rates going. So you remember you can bring this to a step as well. You want to keep it low impact. Working our core with that little pause. 1 down. That was great. 3 to go. So you can kind of start over to one side. Almost there. And break. Looking good, guys. We're getting closer and closer. Stay focused. Round 3. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Help with your balance, your coordination. Relax, just one more of those. Keeping that heart rate up. All right, here we go. Whew. Good job, pick those weights up. We are going to be down on the floor. So I guess get on the floor first, then pick your weights up. Bridge position, chest press. So hips up, arms straight up. Working the pecs. You can lightly tap the weights over your chest. Pressing into the heels. Lowering the back of your arms back down to the floor. All right, rest. You can bring your arms down, hips down. Right now we're set up, hips up, pressing all the way up through the pecs. Think about shooting up fast, slow or lower down to keep some power going. Halfway. Relax. Hips up. Here we go. Relax, arms down, weights down. We have one more of those. Hips up. Last set. Maximizing our reps. Fast up, slow lower. Coming back up. We're just going to work on some core work here. So arms behind the head, tilting one side, then the other. Working our obliques. Working the sides that run up and down. Lateral part of our bodies. Relax. So last combination or last Tabata, and then we'll stretch it out. Arms behind the head, feet about shoulder width apart. Side to side. This will stretch the lower back as well. Pause at the top. Relax. You can shake out the arms. You can reset the feet. Round 3. Stay with it. Lats should feel stretched. Back of the neck is getting a good stretch too. We have one more. All right, last one. Stay focused. Ooh, relax. I'm going to turn off my timer, grab some water. We're going to do some yoga type stretches to end after all that hard work today. Ooh. Let's go ahead and set up in our down dog. The weight in the hands, feet back behind us, hips up. Stretching our hips up to the sky. So you'll feel it through your hamstrings, your ankles, your shoulders. You can pedal the feet, so that just means lift one heel then the other. Pedal back and forth. Keep breathing here. And then from here, we're going to shift into child's pose. So we're on the knees, folding back, forehead to the mat, stretching out our low back. You can adjust the hips here if you need to, or you can scoot the hips from side to side. Just taking a few deep breaths here. All right, we're going to sit up nice and tall on our knees, and we're just going to twist around. So rocking that back arm around, front arm around the waist. Few deep breaths, really giving our shoulders, our neck a good stretch, looking back behind us. It's like a big wrap hug. All right, switch it around. Back arm wraps around, front arm goes around the side of your waist. Relax. We're going to stay low. We're going to come up on one foot, extending the other leg out and over. If it's too hard for you to be crouched down on one leg like this, you can sit in that butterfly position. So sitting down, feet out in front of you, heels together. Your last stretch, we'll do both sides. If you want to, you can rotate that ankle of the extended leg. And then shift over to the other side or stay in your butterfly. Stretching out this opposite leg. You can rotate the ankle. All right, coming back up. Nicely done. I'm gonna turn off our recording here. We do have our Q&A today at 10:30.